Now we are learning about the third index law, which addresses problems such as ones that look like this. A to the power of 1, B to the power of 4, in brackets, all to the power of 6. How would we work out something like this? Well, what this is saying is everything in the brackets acts like our base. So this is like acting like our base. And the 6 up here is our power. That means that we must multiply a to the power of 1, b to the power of 4 by itself 6 times. So it would be like so. Of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you can see. So this is all being multiplied in between. So what we would have to do is also group our like terms. So our A's are all like terms, and we've also got our B's, which are like terms. So if we group our A's, we have A to the power of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Then we have also B, which is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, excellent. So what this equals is A to the power of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 6. So A to the power of 6 times B. So we have 4 by 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, then we have 20, 24. And another 4 is B to the power of 32. We can simplify this to A to the power of 6, B to the power of 32. We can actually demonstrate a rule for this instead of going through the whole process and writing out this long process. What we can actually do is say A to the power of x to the power of y is the same as A to the power of x times y. We can see that this works as if we look at our answer here, we do 1 times 6 equals our A to the power of 6, and 4 times 6 is 32, which is our power here, B to the power of 32. So let's try another example. So this is a rule that we can use, but it's easier if we go through this process, we can see why it works. Okay, so let's try another example. Okay, so say we have an example which is a to the power of 4, b to the power of 7, to the power of 8. So it's all to the power of 8. So what we can do is we can say a to the power of 4 times 8 and b to the power of 7 times by 8. So 4 times 8 is 32, so a is to the power of 32 and b is to the power of 56. So 7 times 8 is 56. So that's how we would work out a problem like that. What about if we had a tricky one like this? Because our 3, our constant, is outside of the brackets, this power of 10 does not affect it. So it's actually left outside of what we're working out, which is a to the power of 5 times by our 10 and b to the power of 4 times by our 10, which equals 3 times a to the power of 50 and b to the power of 40. We can simplify this as 3a to the power of 50, b to the power of 40. If we had a number in between this bracket, then it would be affected by the 10, our power of 10. So everything in the bracket must be, all the powers attached to that must be multiplied. So that's an important rule to understand. That's the third rule in the index laws. Now try and do the practice questions for that you should practice in class. Thank you for listening.